with your girl sleeping in front of me. It pisses me the off, bro.
Down.
You understand? So please take her the home.
Down.
Fast.
Down.
Take her home.
Imagine paying hundreds for a concert ticket, showing up for an arena, going through all the traffic, and Burna Boy chooses to point you out and kick you out of his show because you decided to use Snorlax's favorite move and rest.
I can't co-sign that, big brother.
You see, this is what happened to a fan this past week, and Burna Boy's relationship with his fans is starting to get a little weird. Over the past year, he's gone from one of the most loved global artists to someone fans feel low-key disrespected by. From him calling people broke to publicly snapping on some of his supporters, it seems like his shows are now not really selling the way they used to. And it's clear that something is shifting in the culture. And honestly, I think Gen Z is done playing with these celebrities who act like the fans owe them something. Because let's keep it real, when people are starting to struggle to even afford groceries, gas, and rent, showing up to your concert tired is not disrespect, it's loyalty, it's sacrifice, it's love. So the question is, why did Burna Boy humiliate a grieving fan on stage and then perform to a half-empty arena 2 nights later? What's good, Fly family? It's your boy nisoflyyt, and today we're talking about the controversy that Burna Boy has been put into this week. And honestly, it seems like these artists just can't keep their names out of the negative headlines. Now, before we even get into this drama, let's talk about who Burna Boy actually is. His real name is Dlamini Ogulu, known as Burna Boy, and he's one of Africa's biggest musical exports. Grammy winner, Afrobeats, Afrofusion pioneer, like he's global. From what I've listened to, his sounds typically blend an African rhythm with some rap, reggae, and dancehall, making him one of the most influential artists of this generation. So when someone with this level of fame starts beefing with their own fans, people are going to pay attention because it typically means something deeper is happening. So now let's take a step back and actually address the real story. When your fans are fighting inflation and working 2 jobs, showing up to your concert is basically charity work. I want that to be known. And Burna Boy, instead of showing a little bit of gratitude, he told him to get out. Like bro's acting like he runs a nightclub. And you have to understand, it's not just one incident. It's the sleeping incident. It's the Houston show. It's the public attitude. It's all building into this really messy situation, and we have to break it down. So it all started on November 12th, 2025 at the Red Rocks Theater in Colorado. And this is a huge theater. I'm pretty sure it holds up to 10,000 seats. But essentially, while Burna Boy was performing, he spotted a couple at the front row, and it looked like the girl was resting their eyes. And this man literally stopped the entire set, the entire music, and told the security to clear them out. Like, straight up, they gotta leave. You gotta check the clip.
Bro, I'm not doing no more songs until you take her home. In real life. But you're taking the fucking piss, bro. Wallahi, I'm not doing another song till you go home. Wallahi.
But you see, the story actually gets worse. The woman was actually named Shautu Jatini. I don't know if I said that right. I do apologize if I said it wrong. But she literally spoke out saying that she just lost a family member and she wasn't bored or tired. She was just grieving. She went to the concert to find some joy again, and she paid good money for those seats. Like, imagine paying for front seats. Yeah, like, those are tax. Like, in this economy, these ticket sellers, they know how to run up a check. I'll say that. These ticket sellers know how to run up a check. Basically, she went to the concert just to show some love and support, and in the end, he kicks her out because she's not showing enough energy for him to his standard. And it's clear that that moment made a full switch for a lot of these fans, because Burna Boy's next concert was a complete flop. Like, genuinely, it was practically empty. Because when the clip went viral, the internet was, as always, split in half. Some people were backing up Burna Boy, saying, nah bro, it's his concert, he's there to entertain. But other people said it was genuinely embarrassing and they wouldn't like to be put into that situation too. And I'd just like to ask you guys, do you think it was fair for Burna Boy to present himself in that way to his audience? Because genuinely paying for front seats, I did that for the Weekend concert with my boys, and it's not cheap. It's genuinely not cheap. It's very expensive. So you guys let me know what you think. Do you think Burna Boy was right to point her out, or do you think that he should have approached it a little differently? Y'all let me know in the comments. It also helps the algorithm, you feel me? But if I think of it in a logical way, I think both sides are missing the bigger picture. I just feel like people are exhausted. Some of these fans are working double shifts, deal with losses, fight stress, and still show up because they love the music. Nobody's trying to sleep at a show because it's boring. They're sleeping because they need to catch up and life is beating them up. Like genuinely. Like they're getting jumped. If anything, feeling comfortable enough to rest at your concert should be seen as a compliment. And then things are even messier, as Burna Boy later made an Instagram comment implying that he doesn't need broke fans, which rubbed people the wrong way.
C'est pas moi. Through peso man. Me I know I did before. I see me at my
Like, I'm gonna keep it a band. The average concert goer is broke. We're consumers, okay? We're not big balling. We're not celebrities. Like, please, in this generation, inflation is a killer, okay? Inflation is not treating anybody kindly. Like the other day, I had to choose if I wanted to have food for the day or if I wanted gas in my car. Like it's hard. So if someone's still buying your ticket while in this economy, that's not something to insult, that's something to appreciate, brother. And fast forward to November 22nd in Houston, Texas, I saw videos on TikTok and it basically showed an empty section in the Toyota Center. And this is a venue that could hold up to 19,000 people. Now, to be fair, it wasn't like completely empty. I will give him that. He still had fans there, but it definitely wasn't superstar level attendance. And after a decade of Burna Boy selling out arenas worldwide, a show like that definitely stands out. Entertainment sites started to debate it, showing some empty seats, and others said the energy was still very high. But one thing was clear, the fans didn't show up like they did before. And yeah, a lot of them did say that the sleeping fan incident did play a role. And genuinely, I gotta say I'm proud of Gen Z for taking this step. Because it's, like I said before, it's a reality check for some of these celebrities. Like, yes, you have fans, yes, you're popular, but if you keep disrespecting the people that support you, you're not gonna have the same level of support in the next year or two. Like, look what happened to the baby. The man was running the world. The man said some few controversial statements, and the man is, well, let me just say, when last have you heard of the baby song? That's all you need to know. And look, the main issue for these celebrities is that Gen Z is not worshiping these celebrities like the other generations before us did. In the fact that celebrities aren't gonna have that same Hollywood effect around individuals, because social media is everywhere. Everyone or anyone could become famous or a celebrity overnight. So they're not held on such of a pedestal anymore, if you understand where I'm coming from. And with that effect, that means we're not really tolerating as much ego. If you disrespect the fans, no one's gonna show up. You're gonna be replaced. It's not that hard. Honestly, there are a lot of people with talent out there. Like, you're not gonna have any drama, you're not gonna get any hashtags, it's gonna go to silence. And genuinely, that's the worst thing an artist can face. And I don't want to take anything away from Burna Boy. He has talent, he has the catalog, and he has the global respect. But lately, the scandals, the rude comments, the onstage attitude, and now the sleeping fan incident is all piling up, and the internet's not gonna forget it. At the end of the day, these fans aren't just background characters. They're not NPCs you could just clown for your own vibes. They're paying customers who choose to be there and listen to you sing, bro. If someone shows up tired, emotional, or drained, they're still showing up, brother. And when artists forget that, their audience will remind them. So y'all let me know in the comments now, once again, now that we've come to the end, do you really think Burna Boy was justified in kicking her out of the show? Do you think the Houston turnout is the beginning of the end for Burna Boy, or do you think he could come back from this pretty easily? Either way, y'all let me know. Remember the Discord, Fly Family, all of it's in the link in the description. You guys to join in. We are live every day of November, which sadly November is almost coming to an end, so y'all make sure to come by. And yeah, as always, stay fly, stay safe, and deuces.